Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, it's your boy come back with another reaction video. We have a lot of laughs on this channel, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see if one of these niggas is the real comedian, or if I think one of them is not a real comedian. I don't know. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? We'll see if these niggas are even fucking funny in general. So let's just jump right.
I am a comedian.
I'm 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 a comedian.
And I'm a comedian.
One of them is alive.
Hello, everyone.
So where did everybody come from? Everybody from LA?
Sacramento.
LA, born and raised.
Yeah, LA.
I'm from the IE.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a sad place to
The
be,
Inland
so you could
Empire.
be a comic.
I mean, at least you know.
For sure.
Where do you do stand-up at?
Kind of everywhere, like private events, birthday
cute.
parties, maybe
Okay.
stuff
Birthday
like that.
parties. What kind of birthday parties have you
I don't
done?
think she's a comedian.
Friends,
Though.
family, you know.
Yeah.
Nichelle said she does birthday parties and like family events. I've never let my family watch me do comedy, let alone round them up and spew jokes at them.
You just do sets in front of family?
Yeah.
That's my
She's
worst
a
nightmare.
comedian, bro.
Well, my family is full of like comedians and crazy people, so
When do you take your light?
2 minutes.
Light.
Whatever they tell me.
The very first question, when you want your light, and she said, "Oh, just whenever they give it to me." I was like, that's not a thing.
I'm saying
He seems
I don't.
funny.
Not
I'm a
He sounds like
one-minute
quirky.
guy.
I think he's a
I'm
comedian.
headlining, I get a 10 and a 5. I'm featuring or anything less than that, a 2.
Okay, and I'm a 1 minute.
Anybody do improv? I used to do improv.
You do improv?
I do it, yeah, improv,
Yeah.
sketch, I do stand-up.
All of it. Okay.
When did you start doing comedy?
Born this way. I started doing it, I guess last year. Doing stand-up, but I've done it for like probably like 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
But stand-up like last year.
Oh, bro. We're gonna vote her out. Why?
I would get the black girl out of here.
She's very nice. She's very smiley, which is generally a red flag, I feel like.
There's no way that she's getting a lot of work as a birthday comedian.
It's a tie. Dang, that was quick.
You're gorgeous, though, girl. Stunning.
Way too gorgeous to be a comedian.
Isabella.
Me?
Can you, can
That
you
bitch
do one
is
of your
not
bits,
funny,
but
you
can you do one with a tag? Can you do a
That's
joke with a
true.
tag?
A joke with a tag?
Joke with how long you wanted to perform right now, bro?
Yeah. When Eric asked me what my tag was, I'm like, live a little, Eric. Here, listen. Okay, so I have this thing. Don't worry. My back actually, it goes really low. So my butt is really low on my
we were
ass.
allowed
so
to do this.
Yeah.
Do
So
this. Show it
then
to Eric. He
I
wanted to
show
see you.
a lot of. This is a lot of how I end. Is I show my back. See how far that goes down, and you can see one lick of
Bro,
crack.
that's
So
weird, bro.
That's actually that's kind of my show.
These dudes
stopper.
try
That's
hard
what I'm
not to
doing.
look.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Okay, so it's
Just
like you
nose-
don't have a crack,
yeah.
slow down, and what's your tag?
Yeah, that white nigga was like,
Yeah,
this
he
bitch
was
is
like,
mugs up.
he's like, damn.
Dude, that's funny. I think she's a comedian for sure. I think they already got her out, bro. That black the bad bitches are not funny, bro. Have you ever met a bad bitch who's like fucking funny?
Never,
Like
bro.
never one time in my
Never,
life.
bro.
It's because usually humor, right? I was someone who grew up as like a funny guy myself. Humor for me was a coping mechanism so that I could garner female attention and I could get people to like me, you know? That's what I noticed in myself. And I think a lot of times with many comedians, it's a similar thing. That's why they end up becoming so funny, and they learn how to make people laugh. Because at least for me, right, I remember feeling like if I could just make people laugh, it's like they didn't have a choice if they wanted to like me or not. Because I was really like wanting a lot of people to like me when I was younger, and I remember feeling like when I could make people laugh, that was the time. Like it doesn't matter if you like me or you hate me. If I could make you laugh, it's like you can't control when you laugh, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have a say in if you like me or not.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
And it was the only place where I could feel like secure enough in myself where I was like, damn, like I felt confident and shit. And so but it became a coping mechanism because I couldn't. Also, it was difficult for me to take shit seriously and move on a serious level with people because I would be too much of a clown around them like that, you know. Like I would be too clowning around about bullshit too much. But as I got older and older, I started to realize that. And I think a lot of comedians never grow out of that stage. Like that was like a middle school, early high school thing for me, you know? and I never really grew when I never really realized that in the time. But I think a lot of comedians don't go through a self-improvement phase, you know. And I think she's funny. She's genuinely funny. Bad bitches, they don't need to use a coping mechanism to get people to like them.
Right.
Bad bitches don't like people who are attractive in general.
It's the appearance, the looks, the physical attributes that they have. You're right. There's no way a shorty who is an 8 or a 7 or even a 9, they can't be funny. They can't be comedians.
Yeah.
I never seen one in television.
Have you ever, dude? That's a great point. Have you ever seen a beautiful woman doing stand-up comedy?
Nah, man. You know, I see a good, decent-looking woman, but not like
a 6.
You know, like a 6 or a 5.5, maybe even a 7. I would say too. But you never see a 9s, bro.
Facts.
Never, bro.
Facts. Well, I think too, it has a big part to do with the fact that they never needed to cope with that. Like they always got attention no matter what. People always flock to them no matter what.
Exactly.
You know, like whereas with me, like I would just give myself an example. I didn't get attention unless I was being funny.
Yep.
So I was like, I that's just how I learned to do it, and so it became a coping mechanism. But with them, it's like they never even need to learn the skill of humor. And this is also why, sadly enough, a lot of bad bitches. No disrespect to you, Nichelle, you know, because that black shirt, you're bad. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of bad bitches are dumb and they're empty in the head because they never need to. I might hate to go on this whole danger, but they never need to formulate a personality, you know? Like us as men, we need to form a personality. We need to go through some shit. We need to show to the world that we are provide some sort of value, you know what I'm saying? Bad bitches, just born that way, born with pussy. Mm-hmm. They don't need to like work on themselves, you know what I'm saying?
They don't. It's true. I mean, value is automatically earned. Where men have to work for it, you know, so that's how it is.
Yeah. Pull it down. And what's your tag?
I can't even do a credit card swipe on this. I have to do a chip insert, and sometimes they say I got laughed out of the Plumbers Association. My sister would always tell me actually that I had a back with a hole in it, not to be vile. And then I was like, is this normal how low my crack is on my ass? Let me just see if this registers with, you know, a wider audience.
It's horrible because my dad, he actually got really
I was funny, but I never showed no niggas my ass.
Messed up. We don't call people
funny, dude.
Anymore. We call them millennials. Yeah, Jubilee. Boom. There you go.
Weed. I didn't smoke weed until I came to California because I was in the military. And like guys that smoke weed, when they find out that you haven't, they talk to you about weed the same way they talk to women about sex. You want to do it with somebody like me. All right, this stuff in my pants can change your whole life. Don't put the whole thing in it first. Just put the tip in. Don't interrupt my joke. Just put the tip in.
I do sketch and improv, but I've been playing a baguette like a saxophone.
That seems dumb.
And if you really sell that, you do that for like 5 minutes. If you can get your whole mouth on the baguette and just start blowing on it, it works.
Come on,
I was watching Pinocchio the other day, and it was just a movie about a puppet that gets more and more Jewish.
I'm gonna give you the light right now.
Last month I threw my back out trying to twerk. I went to the chiropractor. He said, "Hey miss, how does that happen?" I said, "Well, you know, I was popping that pussy for a real He said, "Oh, your insurance only covers fake
It's just dying. Yeah.
She's the funniest out of all of them, confirmed, bro.
Damn.
She said, I blew my back out, went to the chiropractor. How does this happen, miss? I was popping that pussy for a real nigga. Damn. She's savage.
Damn.
I fuck with you. I'm gonna look you up, yo. I'm gonna look you up and hit you with a follow right now. You know what I'm saying? If you ever see this video in the future, you know what I'm saying? Damn, she's hilarious, dude.
I mean, there you go.
Can everyone go around and say their LPM?
What does that mean?
What is that? Is that like when I'm running and I take my heart rate?
Laughs per minute.
Laughs per minute?
All right, cool. So you guys know.
I don't get laughs.
No one even laughs.
Nobody
Don't
understand.
Laughs per minute.
It's not as much a thing anymore, but I feel if you're inside comedy, you've heard it before, you know what's up. If I say it and it looks like you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably haven't been in this game too long. Hey, real quick, how much do you get paid for a guest spot usually?
What the f?
You get paid? $0.
Okay, you guys. Just making sure. Just want to see if I can get that.
I just said
Tyler just seemed like there was this fear in his eyes that I was like, he's never debased himself the way that I have in front of people.
I voted for him because he's a nice guy. He was bugging the shit out of me.
Maybe that's his form of stand-up comedy, but that's not really what comes to mind when you hear stand-up comic.
That's all right.
For yourself some baguette.
I'm gonna look for that baguette.
Have some bread.
I shouldn't have said the baguette thing. Nobody really sees the public.
You think the mole is still in the box?
They're funny, dude. No, I take it back. They're funny.
Okay.
I should have
Every
said that,
time
man.
that you vote someone out who is not the mole, the prize money will be reduced.
Okay. Thank you for telling us that after we
After
voted
voted.
there.
Yeah.
You asked a good question at the end about money. You said you headline for now. How much you charge for?
It varies. College and corporate should be at least
Nigga got crazy eyes.
You should at least get between 800 and 1200, if not more.
He's bugging.
Feature sets get between on the low end 3, maybe make
Yeah, he looks like he's like a crack baby.
Now, are you guys really suspicious of this man after the rounds we've been through? Let's be honest here.
You're right. You're right.
Let's be honest
Let's
here.
actually,
Let's be
we
honest.
have 3 minutes. Let's make it real.
Like, let's
I
make it
know we
real.
gotta-
Who do you think
Let's make it
is the
real.
mole?
I'm torn. Isabella James.
Whoa, James.
Interesting.
You have a lot of confidence coming off you, and you say
can't
words
have
that make
that.
sense, but I'm trying to
You
like.
could have a friend who's a comedian.
If
trying to
anyone's
believe.
had a lot of
asked him.
confidence and has been freaking trying to prove themselves, it's you. Everything you come off as an entire freaking smorgasbord of
I'm just trying
info
to
for
win,
every
baby.
single
I'm just
simple
trying
But
to
question.
that makes me
So-
think you guys are real comedians. You're so desperate for the approval of the group that you're
I'm
sort of laying
desperate
out your
for money.
cards like that.
Your
And that also
bit
that's
your
what
bit
money
was rehearsed. Your bit was showing
You
your
roasted
price.
that low key. She's like, you're so
Or
desperate for
maybe
the
you've just
approval of the
never
group.
seen anything like it before, and I'm sort of a
She's an
revolutionary.
innovator. is
So
what
she
she's
did like an
saying.
act out, and then she did a bit after it.
Oh yeah, that is true. I
So
forgot
she
about
did
that.
do like an
That-
actual
those
like
words
Girls
set
are
punch
funnier than the
and
guys in this one.
Hashtag, yeah.
I low-key
Yeah.
think it's you.
Me?
Because
Yeah,
we said
you wore a funny
professional
shirt.
comedian, and are you?
What's
Or do you
define
play one on
define
Netflix?
professional
You would have
comedian?
had to define it for yourself. You
I've
applied
gotten
to be on this
full-time.
show.
I've gotten paid. I do it every night. I hit about three
Every
mics a night.
night?
Yeah, I try to hit like 2 open mics at least every night. You gotta hustle to make it, you know?
Every time when we ask how you get paid, you was like, I don't ever get paid. They ask about how long do you ask
they
for your
paid
light.
50
When they ask,
bucks a
when we asked you for your light, you said I'll just do whatever they give me.
Yeah, because you
That
show
never
up to a
happened.
show, they say, oh, how many minutes you have? It's either 5, 7, 10, or 12. So then it's
I'm
like,
gonna be honest. I could
Yeah,
end this
they say,
getting out
what-
James and
you know,
Isabella.
or you go, like, how much
We could
time
get out James and Isabella, and I'd be happy.
And then so they're like, they're either like,
I'm just saying.
She's
hey,
a
Which one do you guys want to
savage.
do? If you want to start
Isabella?
a team?
I think so, because I feel like
Wait,
we're
I'm about to form an
comedians.
alliance against us when I'm a
Alliance,
legitimate
gotta
comic, yo.
Everyone had formed an alliance against me, first of all, because they're jealous. How can someone be as good looking and as quick on their feet as I am? I know they just don't
She's
understand.
cool.
And I was looking like, hold on now, don't try to rope me in as the mole. I'm definitely not a mole. Y'all shouldn't be making any alliances that I'm not a part of.
Isabella, right? Come on.
Do it? All
I
right.
can't get a read on him though.
I know
Are
myself.
y'all voting for her right now? Because I will.
We'll find
this
out.
entire
We'll
box.
find out.
I think it's gonna be me, but I think that I voted for Michael because of his shirt. What did it say? I survived an Italian mother.
I thought she was giving off this vibe where it was like, I'm trying to act like a comedian. She had really colorful clothes.
Yeah, so that alliance was formed, and I stuck my fist in it. I don't know if I was invited, but I joined.
I take my leave. Bye. I understood. People just don't get me.
I can't believe you guys would even suspect me. And I cannot believe you guys.
You got too much
What is
confidence.
there wrong?
Me.
What if it is the black girl is on?
Comics are sad. You're
Everybody
too joyful.
If you think
I hope
the
not, 'cause
mole
she's
is still
funny.
in
I
the
hope she is a
box
comedian.
and you want to continue
Oh, her?
playing the game.
Yeah.
I
please
thought
raise
the
your
other
hand.
ones got out in the first round.
Oh no.
Okay. If the lights turn red, that means the
I
mole
think
is
they're
still
wrong.
in the box.
Who do you think it is?
Totally wrong. They could have kept the shirt. I think it's the dude that says with the white shirt, I survived an Italian mom.
You think so?
Yeah.
What makes you say that though?
He didn't make any joke. Everybody else did.
He made a joke about like being Jewish or whatever.
That was a dumb joke.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
The best joke was the black shorty.
Yeah.
And the shorty that says she has no butt crack.
Yeah, for real.
You
And
know?
she's like, "Oh yeah, I misunderstood."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. The girls on the panel are way funnier than the
Way funnier
niggas.
than the guys. Yeah.
And I think one of the funniest things that wasn't even a joke was when the girl with like the colorful clothes was like, "Well, you guys are looking for the validation and acceptance of all the people on the panel."
Yeah,
she roasted.
Yeah, she roasted James Brown.
They shut the fuck up after that, dude.
Yeah.
She roasted those three niggas. Fucking acting like bitches though. Niggas acting like bitches though. And the black girl's the clear leader. She's the clear alpha of the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, let's get her out. She literally she just turned while they were still talking.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? Let's vote them out. And they're like, okay. They're like, we'll follow you. You seem confident.
The lights turn green. That means you voted the mole out and you win. We did it!
Okay. Where? Who it was then?
Will the mole please step out and reveal themselves?
I think it's shorty you were talking about with the party. With the glasses.
Of course, yeah.
You're right in the beginning.
Gave the whole spiel.
We all have done a
She's
ton of
Maddie, dude.
Yes, when you said family events, I was like, my family does not like that I'm.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about being, I guess, jaded, but it's, you know, it's like everybody's excited to sort of show off.
He's like, I just try to, if you can get it all in your mouth, dude.
Yeah,
My dad is a comedian. He's a ventriloquist. And then my older cousin, he does comedy as well. My whole family is just like so crazy and full of like comedians who are not professional and then some real professionals.
To really just have to be in literally a box and it's like, go. I found that I still possess that within myself, which is great because I do not have any other practical skills.
She's funny, dude.
She's hilarious.
She's funny for saying that. Just
Wow, that's crazy.
oh, they did him dirty in the end.
Yo.
They did him dirty in the end. That's not
What?
even funny, dude. It's not even like a funny thing to watch. It's just
Dude.
funny that you're doing. It's like it's one of those things where I feel bad because I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you, you know. And like I don't really like that kind of humor, you know. But yeah, no bullshit. Shout out to the black girl. Shout out to both the shorties on the panel. Y'all are hilarious, yo.
Yeah, more than the guys.
Y'all are hilarious. I'm about to follow you. I'm probably about to follow the black girl on the panel. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what your name was. But she was funny as fuck. Yeah, nothing too profound in this video. I mean, what can I say? I guessed it because it was clear as day from the very beginning. I think we all have a sense. The girl is that girl is dressed way too nice. All her colors are matching.
Right.
She looks great. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no way she could have been a comedian.
yeah, like she looks way too good to be playing around like that.
She did say her family was, but she didn't follow the footsteps, the family footsteps of being a comedian.
And she didn't do any research too.
Yeah, if that was the case, she would be like not nerdy, but she wouldn't look the way she looked, I would say.
You know what's
Or dress
funny,
the way she
dude?
dress.
I think there's something about, even regardless of what I was saying before about like trauma and coping, I think people who are attractive looking, people who are like muscular and in shape, women who are beautiful, I just think there's something that's not funny about them.
No, I never found them funny. I never found them funny.
Like, have you ever seen a comedian on stage who's jacked?
No.
And you're like, he's funny. Like, I'm sure there have been jacked comedians, but there's something about like a man, like a masculine, muscular looking man.
Yeah.
That's just not funny. There's something about like a feminine, beautiful woman. Like, it's funny. All comedians almost look a little bit like disheveled.
Yeah.
And they look like a little bit like they're not masculine and they're not feminine.
I see.
And I don't know. I'm sort of, it's touch and go here. I've never really thought about it this deeply because it's not really something I think about often. But I mean, I would love to know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below about that because I feel like a Discord about this would be really enlightening to me. I'm gonna think more about that later. But there's something about it's just funny. It's like the jester or something, you know. It's funny that a person is not. It's almost like they're not confident or they're not strong or they're not empowered in who they are as themselves.
I think it's easily to tell whether a person is a comedian or not. And the only way you said it is they're not as funny as you think they are. You know what I'm saying? Or because because of the way they look, which is like the way the the prettier they are, the muscular guys or the models, they're not really funny because they can't be funny. The only reason why they get so much attention because of their appearance, the looks, or their physical attributes and things like that. But going back to what you said, there's nothing. That's the only way you can, try to separate comedian versus people who act or say they are comedian. Because like you said, like this dude, what's his name, who with the baguette, like you can literally laugh at him. You're not even laughing with him.
Yeah.
Because he's making fool out of himself.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's
like when someone's in shape, when a woman's beautiful, when a man is like handsome and like select and masculine, they're not foolish.
Exactly.
They don't like they're not in a place of insecurity enough to make a fool out of themselves.
Yeah.
Like they'll play and joke with you, what I'm saying, they'll have a good time, whatever, but they won't, it's not self-deprecating.
Right.
Whereas I feel like people in the position of most comedians a lot of times can be self-deprecation.
Right. Exactly.
And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for sure. That would make total sense. It's like you respect someone too much. So I think that's why there's no muscular comedians, because you respect someone too much to get to that physical shape,
Right. In that sense, you respect yourself because you're nines or you're muscular.
Exactly.
You're not gonna make fun of yourself. Like, look at me, like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be like, and even if you did make fun of yourself, it's not that funny because everyone's like, dude, he's ripped.
Yeah, this dude's ripped.
Everyone's like, damn, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's not even funny. Like that's not like I'm jealous almost. Like
exactly.
That's why I think there's no bad bitch comedians, because if a bad bitch got on stage, everyone would first of all,
they won't even laugh. They would be distracted by looking at her.
Yeah.
There'll be no laughter in the background noise, to be honest.
There'll be no laughter for sure not.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh damn, look at what she's wearing. They'll be drooling, guys.
There'll be a bunch of light skinned niggas in the front row like,
yeah, exactly. They won't even be laughing. She make a joke. It's just silence.
These niggas be like,
it's just silence.
Yeah.
Bro. Literally just dead silence, dude. That's how it is, man, to be honest. That's what you see. Comedians are not really attractive. I hate to say this.
Facts.
I hate to say this, bro. They're not really attractive or appealing. That's what they make fun of themselves or make fun of, their past or what they've done in the past, things like that, or what they experienced that happened to them in the past. There's no attractive comedians at all.
And I noticed most comedians have childhood trauma.
Exactly. Yep.
That they didn't like fully deal with. And they deal with it by making fun of it.
Exactly. So that's how they cope with their child's trauma, is by making fun of it.
Yeah. They literally deal with it by, and they know. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, dude. You think you could ever do a comedy set?
Me?
Yeah.
I can never do it. I'm not funny.
Yeah, you're not funny.
People said I'm natural funny, but I don't see it.
Nah, it's just funny how serious you'll be in certain situations. That's what's funny about you, bro. Because you'll be like, yo, like when you confront people at customer service, that's mad funny, dude. You're like, this is unacceptable, dude.
They're like, what?
And they're like, it's funny how scared you make niggas, bro, when you interact with them. That's what's funny, bro. Bro, yeah. Dude, I think I could do a comedy set, bro. I think I'll be good at that kind of thing.
Nah, I don't think I could.
Dude, you should try it one time.
I don't think my pride would ever get to that.
But I think what you would be better at is you would be better at public speaking.
Yeah.
And like not like a comedy in a comedy setting, but I think you'd be way better. I think you would be probably pretty gifted at like public speaking and going up in front of like a forum of people,
right?
And speaking like a TED talk.
Yeah, it's something like that. I would say, a comedian. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I never tried comedian because I never saw myself funny. Like I said, people think I'm just naturally funny. The things that I do, the things that I say, the way I react to certain things. It's just people seem to laugh about it. I'm like, all right, I'm for real. I'm being for real. Like, nah,
yeah,
you're funny.
It was mad funny when we did that reaction video with all those dudes talking about the body count. And then you were like, bro, who does this guy look like? And then you were like, you ever seen like a yellow bird with like the hair? I would keep watching back that video because it was mad funny how hard we roast that nigga. Because I put up a picture. I'll put a little clip of it right here. But like, yeah, nah. I mean, honestly, if you guys want us to do something like that, like, I don't think you guys. I think these reaction videos are pretty funny in and of themselves. I don't really have any drive to want to do that too much, you know. I want to focus more on self-improvement. I want to focus on more delivering a message to you guys, you know. But yeah, no, if you guys want to see more stuff like that, you know, regardless, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let us know any other your thoughts in the comments down below. And let us know any other videos you want us to do like this one too as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. Thank you guys for watching. But without further ado,
DU.